Today's horoscope, Sagittarius February 24th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Changes in plans and some restlessness can lead to significant new ideas and discoveries now. You can be strongly focused on taking action on a home or financial matter. Also today, Mars turns direct after over 2 months of retrograde motion, signaling a turning point. Complexities, mainly related to finances or dealings with a partner, begin to untangle. After a feeling of treading water, you'll appreciate a more straightforward approach to these matters, and life, in general. You'll have more energy and direction in the coming weeks. Problems related to sharing, ideas, opinions, and transportation or commuting experienced in recent months begin to iron out. Soon enough, you get to work through issues related to studies or travel that were in limbo. Use the period ahead to face problems directly and courageously, but ease back into action. You've likely been walking on shattered glass for months, but a new era is upon you. As mighty Mars, the planet of passion and drive, returns to life in the depths of your solar house of intimacy and sexuality, prepare for intense desires to rear their head now until April 2025. On the one hand, you could use this firepower to revamp your sex life and experiment with new ways of bringing your body, spirit, and mind closer together. However, if you've been mixed up in a separation, the battle could become quite intense as your ex faces you down like an enemy. Is there something from your past that you need to rectify? You might be hit with nostalgia when Mercury in Pisces trines Mars retrograde in Cancer. Memories of old jobs, work situations, and co-workers will flood you. You may feel sentimental as you consider everything you have done to get to where you are now. At first, you might be emotional if you think you have made the wrong move. Luckily, your courage and enthusiasm to continue on your current path will return, because Mars will station direct in Cancer shortly after. The balancing acts our bodies perform daily takes place in the kidneys, where the blood is cleansed of impurities. To give your kidneys a hand, include borage, cleanses, gravel root, clears urinary stones, and buchu, kidney stimulant, in your diet. To learn about these and other nutritious substances, begin to frequent the more conscious produce markets in your area. Growers often sell direct to these markets, which speaks of a relatively balanced economic and environmental structure that you may want to support. Making some plans to get together with friends or family can make this day go much smoother. The essence of this day strives to bring balance to your life, by adding a touch of lighthearted fun to the day. Focusing on work can be tough when this is happening, but plans can be a light at the end of the tunnel. If you know you're going to have some fun later, and you keep as busy as possible, the time is sure to go faster. It is just as the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, is settling into her first weekend in Sagittarius in 4 years that the moon wraps up its monthly visit. This is going to leave you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware as you settle into a journey that over the next few months will bring a chance to rewrite your resolutions. When the moon leaves, it will not only return for its first visit to your income sector since Mercury left at the end of last month, ending years of near continuous planetary activity, but over the coming days across the income, work and career fronts, this will be a valuable chance to check in and regroup. Less than 3 weeks after returning to your romantic sector, Venus, the planet of love, has the brakes on as she moves into her final 7 days in direct motion. It is Venus retrograde turn next weekend that will not only keep her here instead of leaving but will open the doors to the past and second chances. As the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, settles into her first weekend in Sagittarius, she is set to become Venus and the spirit of romance's strongest advocate. Daily Planetary Overview. The battle is finally over. After what may have felt like a long and exhausting struggle, Mars stations direct in Cancer today, marking the end of its retrograde journey. If you've been feeling sluggish, emotionally drained, or caught in a cycle of hesitation and second-guessing, this shift brings a welcome surge of energy and motivation. It's as if the fog has lifted, allowing you to move forward with a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Have you ever woken up one day and suddenly felt more in control, as if something just clicked into place? That's the kind of energy today brings a fresh start, a new rhythm, and a feeling that progress is finally within reach. You may notice that tasks that once felt tedious or overwhelming now seem manageable, and your ability to set boundaries and express your needs becomes more natural. If you've been holding back your emotions, especially feelings of frustration or unresolved tension, Mars direct encourages you to release them in a healthy and constructive way. It's important to acknowledge the lessons learned during the retrograde period rather than rushing ahead without reflection. What challenges have you faced over the past few months? What patterns have emerged in your relationships, work, or personal goals? This is a valuable time to integrate those insights and use them to shape your next steps. With Mars gaining momentum, you may also find yourself viewing the world through a new lens. Things that were once hidden or unclear could suddenly make sense, allowing you to make decisions with greater confidence. If you've recently experienced moments of doubt, trust that the clarity you've been seeking is beginning to emerge. Now is the perfect time to share what you've learned with those around you, whether that's through meaningful conversations, creative expression, or simply being more open about your experiences. Have you ever noticed how sharing your story can help others see things from a fresh perspective? Your insights could be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. Taking care of yourself is essential, especially as your energy levels start to increase. When Mars shifts, it can feel like an internal fire reigniting, but that doesn't mean you have to charge ahead full speed without rest. Balance is key. Pay attention to your physical and mental well-being. Are there any habits that no longer serve you? With an increased awareness of your own needs, this is an ideal moment to make small but impactful changes, whether that's adjusting your routine, improving your diet, or setting aside time for self-care. Even something as simple as getting more fresh air, stretching, or drinking more water can make a noticeable difference in how you feel. Communication also takes on a powerful role today. You may find it easier to express your thoughts with confidence, and others are more receptive to your ideas. If you've been avoiding a difficult conversation, now is a good time to address it with honesty and clarity. People may even seek your advice, valuing your perspective and the wisdom you've gained through recent experiences. Have you ever had someone unexpectedly turn to you for guidance, and in the process of helping them, you realize just how much you've grown yourself? This is one of those moments where your ability to listen and support others strengthens your own sense of purpose and direction. Intellectually, your mind is sharp, making it a great day for problem solving, learning, and engaging in deep discussions. You might feel an increased curiosity, a desire to explore new ideas, or even take the lead in conversations. If you've been contemplating a new project or considering an opportunity, trust that you have the insight and determination to see it through. However, leadership isn't just about pushing your own agenda, it's also about listening. As you share your thoughts, be mindful of others' perspectives and be open to collaboration. Have you ever been in a conversation where one simple shift in understanding changed everything? That kind of breakthrough energy is available to you now. After all this mental and social activity, take some time to reflect. While it's exciting to move forward, integrating your experiences will ensure that you're building on a solid foundation rather than rushing ahead impulsively. Find a quiet moment to check in with yourself, whether that's through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting with your thoughts. The shifts happening now are leading you towards something greater, and by staying present and intentional, you'll be able to navigate this new chapter with clarity and confidence. As you move through the day, embrace this powerful transition. Step into your strength, trust the insights you've gained, and allow yourself to take action with renewed energy. Progress is no longer a distant goal, it's happening now, and you are more than ready to step forward.